Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's your boy Alex Wordu, aka Wordu the Dude. Follow me on Twitter at the Wordu. Follow me on Instagram at Wordu the Dude. I got a special guest here, best producer, best engineer out of Austin, Texas. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Uh,
Big Plat in the building. Say what's up to the
know
people.
what I mean? Big P. Fuck with your boy. If you ain't got a mix by Platzus, you need to quit rapping. You know what I'm saying?
God,
Yeah,
bro. Say that shit. All right, bro.
it's thirsty.
So tell me about like your early childhood, how you were raised, you know what I'm saying, where you're originally from, and like what got you into producing and mixing songs and shit.
Shit, so man, I'm from Midland, Odessa, Texas. Nothing but oil fields and Friday night lights. You know what I'm saying? That's all we got out there. Man, pretty much, man. With the music, uh, I think I was just around it. You know what I'm saying? Just like my mom and dad, they got good taste in music. So it was R&B, Jagged Edge, Usher, Donnell Jones, being around my grandma, she had the Jaheems, the Joe, the Avants, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm missing somebody. Charles Hamilton?
Charles Hamilton, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Charles Hamilton, yeah, yeah, yeah. So just soaking in all of this uh different taste in music, and then also hip hop rap, of course. But uh yeah, just I started noticing I was like listening to the beat more than what the rapper was saying. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so yeah, man, once I got older, I would say I was probably like 9 or something, bro. So this was like MySpace era. So it's like '07.
Okay.
So I'm like, I just always been around computers. So I just knew how to work a computer. Like I was on MySpace, I was actually making money from that shit because people didn't know how to change their little profiles and shit. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
literally it's just you just copying the code and pasting it to your shit.
Yeah.
That's really what it is. So I was just making money from that shit. But yeah, from there I witnessed that's when I found out about Soldier Boy. So literally I watched him go from zero to like where he's at now, you know what I'm saying? So being able to witness that and like, man, whatever he did, I'm trying to do the same shit. Cause at the time he was like 15, 16, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn, this nigga ain't even 20 yet. He a millionaire. Shit, I'm trying to be on the same shit, you know what I'm saying? So um yeah, bro, I'm talking about I was getting into, Soldier Boy's music. I'm a little Wayne fan, so I've honestly had every Wayne mixtape you could think of, like
Okay.
all the DJ drama mixtapes. Like I had like I was listening to Wayne, Fabulous, and this is at 9 years old, bro. I'm from Texas. Like all we know is Texas music. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So
yeah.
I just always was just like, oh yeah, I fuck with all
What was your
types of
favorite?
different music.
What was your favorite Lil Wayne mixtape?
Man, it'd probably be the Drought 3.
Drought Three.
Yeah, Drought 3. I ain't gonna lie, it's really Dedication 2. Cause I know I kind of treat Dedication 2 like Carter 2. Them like my two favorite
Mm,
Wayne projects.
okay.
Um, but yeah, so yeah, man, just from just having all this music and understanding all these textures that I'm hearing. Um, I think what movie came out? Hustle and Flow. Hustle and Flow came out, and yeah, it was that scene where the white boy had the NPC and he was, making the beat. The shit wasn't even plugged in. That's the crazy part. I watched that movie
Yeah.
again, and bro didn't even have a shit plugged in. So yeah, I mean, as a kid watching that shit, I'm like, oh, these niggas is like really making music, but they in the house with it though. They not even in the studio.
Yeah.
Studio, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that kind of put it in perspective, like shit, if they can do that, shit, I can do that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, literally that movie just inspired me to really like figure out how to like how do you make music? How do you make beats? You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, man, I just started watching tutorials. Started watching Zaytoven. Cook up in the basement. You know what I'm
I
saying,
see
with
you cooking
Gucci
up on
Mane.
IG. I be seeing you.
Yeah,
Shit.
yeah. So just from watching Zaytoven for a long time, that just kind of wore off on me a bit. Um, and then yeah, bro, I would say like 2010. By the time I got to seventh grade, that's when I really wanted to take it serious. And like I told mom, like, hey, I need this laptop, I need this keyboard. Actually, my uncle gave me his little Radio Shack keyboard, like with the speakers and the presets and the keyboard. And you
Yeah.
had to have D batteries to run that hub. Them big ass block batteries, yeah, you had to get the D batteries to power it. So I would have to go to Walgreens every 3 to 4 weeks, you know what I'm saying,
Oh,
and
it's a
just go
struggle,
get some
nigga.
batteries for the keyboard. So
Yeah.
yeah, man, I was just doing a lot to make sure, like, you know what I'm saying, I wanted to pursue my dream. You feel me?
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Hell
So,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I did some research on you know what I'm saying? Wanted to make sure I was well prepared, you know what I'm
Yeah, yeah,
saying?
yeah. 100.
So I heard you used to be a DJ, DJ J Platinum.
Yeah,
Right?
facts. Yeah, so like I said, I was studying all of the DJ drama shit, and I wanted to do what he was doing, but obviously I didn't have the equipment, you know what I'm saying? So I literally just had a mouse in my ears, bro, and just was scratch. Like I used to get paid for doing chopped and screwed mixes with a mouse, bro. Like I was literally making this shit work. So it's just like, at an early age, I just knew how to like get money. You know what I'm saying? So once I figured it out with the music shit, it just became easy. You know what I mean?
Okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So how was like, you know, like like the whole being a DJ and like transitioning into like eventually starting to cook up beats and shit? Like how was that transition?
So I feel like with the DJ shit, it wasn't even nothing serious. I was just experimenting. Like I used to sell CDs at that time. So literally I would be at school. I'm talking about elementary, like, hey, what songs you want on your CD? You know what I'm saying? And I would dead ass be doing little mixes and shit for each person, and would get $5 per CD. You know what I'm saying? So I was hitting that corner store crazy. Like I'm finna go get a hot fry. I'm finna go, and I had my
Mostly.
weekend was set. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
I was just making lunch money off that shit, bro. But
that's what's up.
yeah, definitely transitioning into like a producer. I don't know. I think when you just do music, you know, when you're so infatuated with music, like I feel like you just eventually gonna pick up on something else. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
like with the DJing, I just knew how to, like, okay, in order to do a chopped and screwed mix, you got two turntables, right, of the same songs,
Mhm.
and you have to play like let's say you play this one and then you wait like a like one little bar and then you play this one, you know what I'm saying, and then you just have
Oh,
the fader, then it's like boom boom click click, you know what I'm saying. So
yeah.
that's pretty much it. It was just mad simple, but
Okay.
yeah, it was just trying to just figure out the music shit, bro. And then once I started, I think I found out about like other producers than Zaytoven.
Mhm.
um I ran into this platform called SoundClick. So
Oh, I
this
think I've heard
this
of that.
had Johnny Giuliano, Superstar O, Vibe Beats. Like they was the top three. You know what I'm saying? They were on the charts. They was always, every beat they dropped, they was always up there. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
just from just studying them guys to the T, man, that's when I was like, oh, these dudes are like selling beats on the internet. And also they got big records too. So they ain't just super Hollywood, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So once I started, chopping it up with some of these individuals, it just kind of put it in perspective, like shit, I need to really, say whatever they doing, I'm gonna do it too. Shit, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
I feel that. I feel that.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's up. So are you like currently signed to Internet Money right now?
Now I actually got dropped from Internet Money like July last year, and it wasn't even like because I know a lot of people ask me like, man, like I be hearing shit about da 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 da. I'm just like, bro, it don't even be like that because it's always like, obviously when you successful, like it's always gonna be a lot of people outside looking in, that never like I guess been in the industry or some shit. They just kind of like see YouTube videos of like people talking shit about a certain individual. You know what I'm saying? But nah, man, like it was a good situation, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie, like uh I got my first gold record through Internet Money. You know what I'm saying? So I could never talk bad about them. But yeah, pretty much like my boy Taz texted me. You know what I'm saying? I was on vacation with the family, so it was just crazy how it was all like perfect timing because I wasn't, I'd be in the studio 16 hours. You feel me at the time, so it was just cool that I was away from that, and then I was able to actually soak in whatever he was telling me. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, pretty much like I got the text and I kind of already like he hit me randomly and I already kind of knew what it was. And he was like, man, I feel like you're already your own boss. You know what I'm saying? Like you got a lot going on in Texas. You feel me? And I don't want to be in the way of that. You know what I'm saying? By you being in Internet Money. So he was like, I'm gonna have to drop you, but I appreciate everything you've contributed to the group. And I said likewise. You know what I mean? It was mutual for everybody. You know what I'm saying? So it was definitely, he helped me out, I helped him out type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And yeah, bro, that was that. I kind of felt like relieved in a sense. Like I was still like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? It was cool being in a group with people like I fuck with heavy and like we just wake up every day just like it's like a group chat of like 30 folks, bro. And we just like, you know what I'm saying? So it was a cool experience, and I definitely felt like it was time for me to really be my own entity. You know what I mean?
What was like the path that kind of led you to finally signing with like Internet Money, getting like the Tay K placement and all
Man, this story is like, cause it's like, it was a bunch of like other events outside of the whole Internet Money shit that led up to that.
that?
So
Okay.
I'll kind of like break it down. So, 2012. So I'm already 5 years into making music, right?
Mhm.
So 2012, I'm in ninth grade. So me being on the internet for 5+ years, and you know, I'm in a bunch of forums with other producers and trying to figure out like, yo, how could we get these sounds from this person? You know what I'm saying? So pretty much like as far as producers trying to find like sounds and drum kits, like at that time it was like obsolete. Like there was good sounds, but like you had to download everything known to mankind and really sift through all these folders and be like, damn, I only like 5 sounds out of like 500. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So pretty much I always been like a problem solving person. You feel me? So what I wanted to contribute to the producer community was I pretty much did my own curation of the drum kits. So I literally downloaded like it's some of these folders you can't even get online because some of these websites shut down. So you know what I'm saying? I literally downloaded every fire ass drum kit I could think of, and I'm talking about spent countless hours, nitpicking like, oh, okay, yeah, this is dope. I literally picked all the dope sounds from every folder and just put it in this one folder. But I packed it like 2 gigs. And like at the time, you see a producer drop a 2 GB drum kit, you like, what the fuck? It's gotta be some fire here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, bro, I was just like, man, I'm gonna just drop it for free. I should have just charged like $20 or some shit.
Yeah.
But I always, was just like all about giving back. You feel me? So I was like, man, I feel like this will kind of help like producers like not spend so much time trying to find sounds. You know what I'm saying? So when I dropped that drum kit, it was like December. I think it was like New Year's 2013. So I dropped it for free, bro, and I started noticing like this shit changed everything. Like, and it was on some like butterfly effect type shit. Like it, like I knew it was gonna help, but I didn't realize how big this drum kit was. You feel me? So just from me dropping this drum kit, 808 Mafia got their hands on it, and they ended up using the Kill Bill siren from that drum kit that I dropped for free.
Oh, oh
So
shit.
every like literally like without if I never would have dropped that drum kit, oh shit. If I never would have dropped that drum kit, you know what I'm saying? Nobody would be using the Kill Bill siren. And uh, you know, I kind of got into it with one of the members in the group, but we'll talk about that later. But but it's all cool though. But yeah, bro, that shit changed the world. Like like it'd be funny like whenever I go to like clubs and stuff, like that's the DJ's go-to sound is the little Kill Bill siren.
Yeah.
And that's like I've watched Kill Bill like a million times. It's like one of my like top 10 favorite movies. So that's like I guess that's one of the reasons why like when I heard that sound, I was just like, yo, I want to rip it from this movie and put it in a kit. So I was like, I wouldn't say I was using the sound first, but as far as like the new producers, like I know for a fact nobody was using this shit. But I didn't like I wasn't like claiming like, oh, this is my sound effect because it came from Quincy Jones. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So yeah, once like I guess you know I made it into a one shot. Like I don't know. I guess they was so 808 Mafia had this guy named Jazim. So Jazim was like he's from I don't even know the country name, bro. Croatia, something like
Croatia.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, bro was overseas. You feel me? And so he was like the sound guy. Like I've been on Jazine since like the Skype days, like 2012, 2013, like before 808 Mafia. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So he happened to, you know, get the kit and somehow he just, you know what I'm saying, worked his way into 808 Mafia and was like, hey, bro, like, I fuck with what y'all got going on heavy. Like, let me load y'all up with sounds. So, you know what I'm saying? I guess that he gave him that little kit that I made and they're like, oh shit, Kill Bill siren. Ooh, bro, that shit was going crazy 2013, bro. And
Yeah.
like it kind of felt like I was winning too, because it was like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm actually contributing towards something, you feel me? And like it was I dropped it for free, bro. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people was like, bro, you should have been charging. But I'm like, man, I just felt like it was like, I don't know. I just felt like it was supposed to happen. You feel me?
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, just for me dropping that drum kit, man. I met a lot of people just off of that. I didn't even have placements at the time. You feel me? Like I was just the producer dude that had the best sounds at the time. You know what I'm saying? So then I started noticing other producers started, you know, making their own drum kits, but they were ripping from that. So I was like, bro, this shit
Oh,
crazy how like it's just so many different levels of this shit. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
It's a lot of history
Yeah.
that people don't know about. So yeah, bro. I think it was like 2014, 15. Um, Taz Taylor hit me up on Twitter and he was like, hey, bro, I fuck with your drum kits. Like, let's hop on a Skype call or something. And, you know what I'm saying? Let's talk. So we hop on Skype and yeah, bro, pretty much he wanted to do like a producer website, you know, sell sound packs and shit like that. And he was like, yeah, man, we could do 50-50. So I'm like, all right, cool. So this is off the strength, like he knows his shit. You feel me? Like he knew like this Kill Bill siren came from oh dude, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he was like, at the time, he was like one of the first YouTube producers to do like tight beats, like him, MJ Nichols, Beat Plug, and
Mhm.
they was like grandfathered into this shit, man. Cash Money AP. So
Okay.
it's like, you know what I'm saying? Every beat they was dropping was, you know, 100K plus views. Like
Mhm.
I didn't witness these boys make like 100 to 500K plus off selling beats off YouTube. YouTube, bro, specifically YouTube. So I'm like, yo,
Crazy.
I was like, that shit is genius. But at the time, I was super like, I don't know, man. I was just, I don't know. I was so against that shit because it was like, well, nigga, rappers can take your beat off YouTube and not pay for it.
Yeah.
And like I was so against that shit,
No,
bro.
that's true
Like
though. That's true.
I even used to talk shit about YouTube producers, but Taz, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, brother made the bag from it, so it's like I gotta listen to what he's saying. You feel me? And he was like, bruh, that shit don't even matter. Like, yo, shit hard. Like, I just don't want you to have a billion beats sitting on your hard drive, because that just defeats the whole purpose of what you're doing. So I was
Yeah.
like, damn, you right. So, yeah, bro, just off of us doing the little website shit, I don't even think it was internet money at the time. You feel me? It was just a group of producers that he, you know what I'm saying, nitpicked and met and just put all of us in a group. And then it just eventually, fuck it, it's internet money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so, yeah, bro, we just started, forming a team together. And I was in there for like 6 years. You know what I'm saying? So it was like 2016. And yeah, bro, we just I just started dropping drum packs through our little platform. And I think what really made everything pop, bro, Taz Taylor got into it with Ninth Wonder, the legend. Got
Really?
into it because pretty much Ninth Wonder was talking shit about tight beat producers. And Taz was like, bro, this ain't the fucking 90s where you gotta, you know what I'm saying, go in the studio. You gotta know somebody to get in the studio. You
Yeah.
gotta you gotta carry this big ass SP 1200. Like, bro, we ain't doing that shit, bro. This is 2016, it's 2017, bro. Like, this, when rappers are looking for beats, nigga, this is the platform. So why not? This is how
Yeah.
niggas eat, bro. So
Mhm.
don't try to downplay how somebody killing the animal to eat. You feel me?
Yeah.
So yeah, bro, I'm talking about this shit blew up so crazy. Like, I'm in the group chat real time watching this shit and on Twitter. So I'm like, bro, like I'm waiting for a response from Night. I'm waiting on a response from Taz. Like, it was just crazy.
Damn.
So next thing you know what I'm saying? Birdman Zoe, he used to manage Frenchie from Brick Squad. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was around like Brick Squad, like Nicki Minaj, like all of them Gucci. Like, he was around that from the jump. You feel me? So, I knew about Birdman Zoe before I even knew who Taz Taylor was. So once I seen like, oh shit, that's what's the name manager? Like, he trying to fuck with Taz, like, and everything just went up, bro. Like, pretty much each person involved just started bringing value to the table. And yeah, man, he was already connected. So he was like, man, like, Taz, I fuck with you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let's build. You feel me? And ever since then, man, like, Taz got in the industry, got plugged in. He's like, bet I'm finna sign this deal and I'm finna put my boys on. You know what I'm saying? And that's exactly what he did. And so like December 2017, um, I'm at my crib, right? I'm with two of my partners at the time, and I'm on FaceTime with my right hand man too, and he makes beats. So I'm just at the crib chilling, just bullshitting. And Taz texts the group like, hey, Tay K vocals in the Dropbox. And I'm like, what? Say no more. I fuck with Tay K
Damn.
heavy. Cause bro from Texas, so it's just, I
Yeah.
don't know, it's just a certain like love thing, you feel me? Like, I fuck with what he doing. Like,
Yeah.
so at the time, like, I think bro was locked up already. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
uh it was like, damn, bro, this, like, the race is going crazy. And now you know what I'm saying, pretty much like he was in LA, Taz was in LA, and he was in Atlantic, and I guess at the time the no jumper shit is blowing up. You feel me? So if you ever been to LA on Fairfax and Melrose, literally APG, which is Atlantic and Warner Bros, pretty much their company and the no jumper shop was like 2-3 blocks away from each other. So
Okay.
they're literally like Melrose over here with the no jumper shop, and then, you know what I'm saying, APG, the studio, Atlantic, Warner Bros is here. You know what I'm saying? So there's literally walking distance, you feel me?
Yeah.
So they did a little partnership, and pretty much I guess he had the Tay K record. And Taz, sent it to all the producers and Internet Money. So we each all had our own version. And So like I said, I got my homies at the crib. I got my boy on FaceTime. I'm like, bruh, I'm finna fuck this song up. Like this shit about to be crazy. So I heard the original song and I'm like, man, Tay K, man, if I was in the studio with you, and this ain't even on no like producer shit, this on some genuine like, if I was there in the studio, I would have been like, man, I don't know about this beat, broski. Like
Yeah.
the beat was ass. Like the original beat was ass. Like it just sounded like somebody just motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? No disrespect to that producer, but I could tell like that hoe was from YouTube, fam. And
Yeah.
it just sounded like a nigga just was just pressing shit. So so I heard the reference and then they had the acapella. They put the tempo in there. So like, all right. So I pretty much threw it in FL Studio and I just was just listening to the vocals and I'm like, okay. So this thing popped up in my head. It was a video that I watched a while back before the Tay K thing. And I think it was a video of No ID, the producer, and he basically was in the studio saying like, when you watch a movie, right, and there's like a somebody, it's a scene of somebody getting murdered, right? So it's like you have to play a certain element or certain keys to
Yeah.
emphasize that scene, right? So he was like, as producers, uh with whatever artist we're working with or whatever project we're working on, we have to kind of visually look at it and figure out how to turn that into an audio waveform. That's at the end of the day, that is our job. You feel me? That is our gift. So he was like, if you can look at an artist, you know what I'm saying, see how their images and kind of figure out how to turn that into like some type of music element, like, you know what I'm saying, you can't beat it. So I took that same approach with the Tay K song, and I'm like, man, the song is called Very Hard. So I'm like, the beat got to be hard than the
Very
bitch. You know what I'm
hard.
saying?
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, yeah. So I went through my little loop pack, which producers could get that as well. Um, I pretty much was just going through the melodies that I made, and I just came across this one, and I'm like, damn, this shit hard. So I just dragged that bitch on there. So it's literally just a little melody and the vocals. Like the drums are not even on there yet. So this, like, when I dragged it on there, it's like the beat already like made itself. Like
Yeah.
I made it in like 20 minutes, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It happened. It was just so fast. So I did my thing, put the drums on there, and sent it back to him. And everybody in the group chat, like, man, like Nick Mirror version hard. And I'm like, listen to, I'm like, man, I don't know, bro. I don't want to come off as a hater. You know what I'm saying? That's my boy. Like, I love Nick, but I'm like, man, it ain't got that to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so a couple weeks passed by. Taz, went through all the beats and was like, all right, cool. I like these. You feel me? Let me send these to, you know what I'm saying, somebody at Atlantic. And there's like, all right, we like these 4 beats. So, a couple of them was Nick's, and one of them was mine. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, like I had like this crazy gut feeling. I'm like, bro, like I gotta get this hoe. You know what I'm saying? Like I know I'm gonna get this hoe. It wasn't even no like, because I didn't, had plenty of placements and like I never had that feeling, but it was just this was like I don't know. I just had this crazy feeling like I already know I'm gonna get this hoe. You feel me? And so another couple weeks passed by. They like, all right, bet out of everybody we sent it to through Atlantic, and I'm talking about we weren't the only producers with the song. It was like for sure like over 100 producers. You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
And they ended up picking my version. So I'm like, let's go. Like, you know what I'm
That's
saying?
crazy.
We finna get to it. And so they're like, all right, man, we need to change this, and that. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I made another version of the beat. It's the same beat, but we just had to change a couple things. And I sent it back to him. And a couple weeks passed by. So this like January 2018. So January through like first week of March, we doing all these revisions. You know what I'm saying? So we probably had 5 different versions of that beat. And yeah, pretty much they was gonna release it there in spring break. And they sent the contract and shit was smooth, bro. Like it was just crazy. Like my phone was going nuts. Like
Yeah.
I had to turn my shit off, bro, because I'm talking about my Instagram. Ding, 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 ding. I'm like, I probably gained like 2K followers like that week. You know what I'm saying? And like that shit was crazy, bro. Like I saw a video that nigga the weekend was playing that hoe.
Oh,
Kylie Jenner was playing that hoe in the car. Like DJ Khaled was playing that hoe outside when he was, getting his little workout in. So it was just Dame. It's a video of Dame Dash rapping the lyrics. So it was just, man, it was the craziest feeling ever, bro. Like it was just dope witnessing, like, damn, I made this shit in a bedroom, bro. You know what I'm saying? And like now the world is like really hearing this shit and like, and I don't know. It's just a lot of people like, I guess like after the song dropped or whatnot, I got my first check from the song like 3 months later. And in the contract it was like 5 racks, right? So I had to split it between manager, lawyer, me, and Taz. So that check was like 1625, bro. That was the biggest check I've ever got off one beat. 1600, bro. At how old? I had to be like 19, 20. So I'm barely like making money off of music. So I'm just like, damn, nigga,
yeah.
I'm finna, you know what I'm saying? I'm finna go. I was riding a Jeep at the time, so I'm like, man, I'm finna go get a stereo with the Apple CarPlay. You know what I'm saying? Because I knew how to I knew how to install that shit. So I was
Yeah.
like, I'm finna order this. I'm finna get my LLC and shit. I'm finna pay the rest of my bills, nigga. And I'm cool. I'm cooling.
Yeah.
So yeah, bro, I got my LLC July 2018, and yeah, man, I just been full time ever since, bro. Just getting to it.
That's what's up, bro. That shit's crazy how that shit all played out. It was like,
Yeah, bro. Like I said, bro, this shit was. If I never would have dropped that drum kit in 2012, I don't know where the fuck I would have been at. Like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's just shit like that is just crazy to think about. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. So,
Facts.
so let's talk about your personal. Talk about your personal a
Mhm.
little bit. You know what I'm saying? So, I think I recall you saying because I was doing some research. I watched a couple other interviews you did. I think you
Uh-huh.
said your uncle was in the NFL.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, he from Big Spring, Texas, man. He ended up getting a full ride to University of Miami.
Okay.
Um and shit from there got drafted to the Packers in like '02, '03, and then I think he retired like '07, '08.
Mm.
And yeah, just from being around him, like that's what kind of like made me like, man, I want to, you know what I'm saying? This is somebody I'm close to. So it's like, I want to, like, if he did it out of Big Springs, shit, I can do that shit out of Midland. And Midland's bigger than Big Springs. So it's just like, you know
Facts.
what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, but I want to do it with music. Like, it's easy to do that shit with sports, but because that's just all we taught in a black household. You feel me? Like, but I just always had this like musical thing to me. And so I just like once I first acknowledged that, I just took off and ran with it. I ain't like, you know what I'm saying? Like ever since like elementary, I just always been involved with music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So this shit is just second nature.
How did your uncle inspire you, like as far as like your music career? Just did he give you like any encouraging words or?
Man, man, I think he actually taught me some lessons early on that I didn't understand at the time, but once I got older, it clicked, you know what I'm saying? And so I actually stayed with him like ninth grade. Uh or actually it was after ninth grade. So this is like after I dropped the drum kit. So I actually go stay with him in Dallas because he was in Miami and shit or Green Bay when he was playing in the league, but he ended up moving to Texas closer to the family. So yeah, bro, I went to go stay with him for the summer for about a month, I guess. And I had told him, I was like, hey, Unc, I want to get this laptop because I didn't want to get nothing expensive because I knew that nigga was not finna like he ain't the type to just like he ain't finna just
Yeah.
buy you shit just cause like You know what I'm saying? Bro really came from the mud for real. So it's just like, you got to work for this hoe like I did. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So he was like, all right, check this out. If you want this computer, you got to beat me at the little Tiger Woods shit. We used to have it. We used to have a PS3. And man, man, this nigga whooped my ass every time, bro. I'm talking about, nigga, I'm crying because I'm like, bro, I'm like so close to beating this nigga, and this nigga hit me with a birdie. Woo! I'm like, man, this nigga be cheating, bro. This nigga be cheating. So like, at the time, like I didn't understand that shit because I'm just like, bro, like you got all this money, like, bro, $200 to you ain't nothing. That's how I looked at it as a kid.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? Once you know what I'm saying, I started like shit. One day he had me put some mulch on his property and gardens and shit, you know what I'm saying? Hard labor. You know what I'm saying? Whatever I worked for at his spot, like he gave me money. You feel me? So I honestly could have bought my own computer from the jump, but I just, you know what I'm saying? I didn't have a card or nothing. I just had cash, you feel me?
Okay.
But you know what I'm saying? Once I got older, it just clicked, you know what I'm saying? And it was like he pretty much was teaching me, like, you know what I'm saying? If I'm gonna ask for something, I gotta work for it. You know what I'm saying? Like I was already like working towards a goal, but like he really instilled that in me. And you know what I'm saying? I just took off with it. You feel me? And then once I started like, you know what I'm saying, being in internet money, getting these records, and I think that it's a video online with I think we're all in Nashville and shit, and we're just like hooking up beats, and I showed them the video. This is like 2016, 7. Nah, I'm lying. It's like 2018.
20.
Because I had already dropped out and had some records, but I was showing them like the video of like, you know, the group that I'm signed to, what we got going on, and he was like, man, bro, like you doing your shit, like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I'm glad understand you understand it, you know what I'm saying? Now he was giving me some more game and it fucked me up. He said, you know what I'm saying, whenever you know get to the top, like don't worry about grandma, don't worry about them, like just worry about your mom, your brother, and your girl. That's it. Like I got everybody else taken care of. And he was like, I wish somebody would have told me. He was like, he said when he signed to the NFL, I think it was $1 million contract. He said he only spent $100K on himself. That's what I said. I was like, what?
What?
He said he spent the whole 900 on everybody else, taking care of everybody else in the family, bro. 900, bro. That made me realize, like, bro, money ain't shit. Like, it's different scales to it. Cause I didn't blew 20, 30 bands before. You know what I'm saying? In a snap. So you know, just from him telling me that, it made me realize, like, this money ain't shit, bro. It's just a tool. You know what I'm saying? And it's how you use
Right.
it.
Exactly.
But he said, man, I wish somebody would have told me, like, with 100,000, I could have opened a liquor store and I could have had your mom, aunt, and my mom and and your grandma run that hoe, and they each make at least 75K a year. I'm like,
Damn,
damn, bro, that's crazy.
that's crazy,
And
bro.
like bro done touched a lot of money, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like when he told me that shit, like I was like, okay, like, all right, bet. You know what I'm saying? That kind of put it in perspective, like, cause I don't think he had any like sponsorships like that. You feel me? So he was like, man, I wish somebody would have told me to you know what I'm saying, go in with Brett Favre on the Wrangler sponsorship, you know what I'm saying? And hey man, every time we was in Green Bay, I seen that nigga on TV 100 times with Wrangler, bro. No
Yeah.
cap. So, you know what I'm saying? He was like, you know, he was like, yeah, man, 100K, man. We would have had a liquor store. Everybody in the family would have been up. I'm like, damn. It's like, you sure right. You know what I'm saying? And so once he told me that, it just kind of, you know, I just been on top of my shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I
I
needed
feel
that, I guess I needed that validation from him because that's somebody, you know, that's family and that's somebody that actually made it from where, you know, where we from, you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So it's like for him to like go to the top and fall down and come back up and tell me like, hey, bro, this is what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you on your shit, you on the right path. Cause I'm pretty much like the first person in my family to really like do music, like you know, passion. You feel me? Like as a job, like this my future. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what's up. Yeah, it's always important to have that support system. You know what I'm saying? Especially when times
Yeah.
get tough and shit.
I
So
mean, you know, the support system come in once you make some results. That's all it is. Like, cause my
yeah,
mom didn't really like. My mom knew I wanted to do music. She was like, "Nah, but like, you need to do, you know, college and NBA and sport." You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Cause that's what they was taught when they was, you know what I'm saying. So it's just like for me, I was just always on the internet, just learning shit and watching people make money from this shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, I don't want to. Why should I go to college and you know got to pay back debt? You know what I'm saying? And then the job that I'm doing, not even gonna pay that shit off soon. You feel me? So I just already made my decision from the jump. Like, nigga, I'm doing music, and that's it. I ain't got no plan B, no plan C, bro. That's it.
that's how it be. That's how it be.
Yeah.
So I peeped your IG story one day, and
Uh
I wrote this in my notes.
huh.
You said that you had a real spiritual journey involving shrooms.
Man,
How was that? Tell me how that all played out.
man, bro, it's you know, being you know doing music for a long time and at an early age. I mean, you just develop this ego, like, oh, I'm the youngest producer in this city doing it, or you know what I'm saying, shit like that. So it's just like, I didn't have any guidance from, I guess, people older than me, um, about like ego, mental health, like all that shit, bro. Like literally, I mean, yeah, I probably heard it from a couple of people, but like, you know what I'm saying, like I've never had a deep conversation with somebody about specifically that, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, with the shrooms, like you know, I've always been a conscious person, but like, with the shrooms, man, it just allowed me to express my feelings more. You know what I'm saying? Cause you know, a nigga just grew up, you know, going through certain shit like my dad being locked up damn near like 15, 20 years of his life, you know what I'm saying? And like watching all the bullshit he doing that's affecting, you know what I'm saying? Just a lot of shit seeing as a kid, like I was kind of like holding that shit in, you feel me? And so you know, I just had to you know what I mean, pretty much like I guess like start new in a sense. You know what I'm saying? So when I took shrooms, bro, I was kind of going through a lot of shit. Like at the time, I think like the police brutality stuff is going on.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Ooh, busting say less.
Food? Oh shit. Okay.
Ooh, yeah, shit.
Nigga
Yeah,
wanna
we got
fuck
the
that shit up.
cinnamon with the eggs and the sausage, boy. Sheesh.
You gotta fuck that
But
shit up.
yeah, bro. So yeah, at this time, the police brutality shit is going on. I think shit. I think in Austin. Oh, this the mimosa? Oh, bust down. Say less. Oh shit, we gonna get lit. Oh shit.
Got a whole.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
Sir. Um yeah, so I was kind of I think at so while this police brutality shit is happening, niggas is like rioting downtown. And downtown's like 15 minutes away from me. So I'm on IG I'm watching everything live, bro. Like somebody that I work with, the nigga got shot in the face with a rubber bullet, bro. Fuck this whole job. Like I'm and like a lot of people don't pay attention to what they dissect online. You feel me? Like that
Yeah.
shit can fuck with you. Like when I was 13, I didn't seen cartel videos, bro. Like and so I'm like super desensitized, like
Yeah.
as I get older, you know what I'm saying? So, um, you know, while that's going on, I'm getting into it with certain individuals, like on some shit that ain't got nothing to do with me. I guess it's because I work with a certain person and they think this person did something to somebody they know. Like it was just like, and then on top of that, they was mixing they outside shit with the studio. I always was just studio oriented. Like this is what's going on in here. I don't care what y'all got going on out there, but that ain't got nothing to do with me. You feel me? So I pretty much allowed like certain bullshit to bother me. Like oh, this nigga unfollowed me. Like, and I knew why they unfollowed me. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, damn, bro, I thought we was cool. Like, I don't know why y'all niggas, but I had to look at it from like, you know what I'm saying? When you get shot, like, nigga, you don't trust nobody, bro. Like, and I've never got shot before, you know, God forbid, but you know what I'm saying? I didn't see it from old dude perspective, you know what I'm saying? So I kind of was making it about me. Like, damn, why y'all doing me like this? You know what I'm saying? So I was already like ready to just get away from this situation and like what's going on in the world because it was just a lot to take in. You feel me? And so yeah, bro, I took the shrooms, turned my phone off. I told my partner, like, hey, my girl gonna take care of me, you know what I'm saying? I took the shrooms and I did like a lemon tech method. So like pretty much you get the shrooms, you weigh it like, all right, I'm gonna take like 2 grams or something. So you shred it into like a powder almost, and then you put it in a cup. So pretty much when you shred it, it'll probably be like 1.5 to like 1 gram. Um, so yeah, pretty much I get like I cut half of a lemon and I squeeze it into the cup around the shroom stuff, and then I let it sit in there for 20 minutes. But every 5 minutes I'm gonna mix it. So you're gonna mix it like 4 times. So pretty much what I'm doing is the lemon is breaking the shrooms down already with the citric acid or whatever. And so it's pretty much like a straight shot. So it's like pretty much I'm like already like instead of me eating the shrooms and letting my stomach acid dissect it, I could just get the lemon, put the shrooms in, with it, and already have it as a shot almost. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't know that. That's crazy.
Yeah, facts. I was doing a lot of like, cause my boy was telling me to get on shrooms like 2 years prior, but I was scared because I only fuck with weed and like wine and shit. So I never was just like a hard drug person, but yeah, bro. He was just like, yeah, man, like this shit. Like he told me, bro, he was not lying, bro. Bro was telling me from the jump, like, bro, I'm telling you, this shit right here, like, this shit and I was just afraid of change too. I definitely admit that. Like, whatever worked for me, I wasn't trying to change none of that shit. Like, nigga, this is me. I ain't changing. You feel me? But yeah, bro, I took the shrooms. Them shits kicked in like 10, 15 minutes, and yeah, bro, I was in my bedroom and shit, and my girl was on FaceTime with one of her friends, and I guess her friends was like going through some shit with her baby daddy or whatever. So I'm sitting in bed, nigga, and I'm like, I'm just cooling. I got shades on because shit is bright as hell, bro. Yeah. So I got my girl shades on and shit. And I'm just on the bed, just cooling, like waiting for this shit to kick in. And I could feel her friend, like her energy through the phone. It was mad weird, bro. Cause like when you got a phone and like you have it on speakerphone, you can feel the air come out that hoe.
Yeah.
But like I'm literally like my girl is like right here, nigga, and I'm like right here. So the phone's not even faced towards me or nothing, bro. But I'm feeling like the air from the phone like hit me like every time she was talking. So I'm just like, man, I'm finna go to the living room, bro. I can't, you know what I'm saying? Her vibe is like kind of fucking me. So I went to the living room. The house was clean. That's rule number one. Before you take shrooms, clean the house, man. For real. So yeah, the house was clean. You know what I'm saying? I had the TV. I had my TV on, and I have the LED lights behind it on rainbow mode, right? So I'm sitting on the couch like with a blanket, and I'm just like I'm feeling this shit. You know what I'm saying? And I knew this shit kicked in when I like took like a deep ass breath because it feels like a roller coaster. And my boy explained every step to me so that I'm not like, what the fuck is going on? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So he's like, yeah, bro, like whenever you feel it's gonna make you feel uncomfortable, but that's what it's supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? So I'm feeling mad uncomfortable. Like I feel like it's like a rocket building up in my stomach. You feel me? So I'm sitting there on the couch just like, like I'm trying to you know what I'm saying? Like you can just feel that shit, bro. And my girl walks out and she just busted out laughing. And I'm like, I'm sitting there laughing, but I'm like nervous laughing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I'm trying to keep my cool type shit. So I'm like, what's up, babe? You know what I'm saying? She was like, you good? And I was like, yeah, I'm feeling this shit. Yeah, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Bro, I'm telling you, I'm feeling this shit, bro. I'm like, I don't know what's about to happen. So like she walked up to me and like she like kissed me, fam. And I just started crying. Like it
For real?
was the craziest experience, bro. And it was a good cry. It's like a joy, you feel me? So
Yeah.
it was just like when I started crying, um, all the shit that I had built up from when I was a kid all the way up until that point, it just came out and it allowed me to uh you know what I'm saying, shed that shit off. You feel me?
Mhm.
And it allowed me to put my ego inside and really I guess accept the love, you know what I'm saying? And also I was talking in like third person too, like about myself. Like, damn, I felt like, you know what I'm saying, I shouldn't have did it, or I feel like Platt should have just, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm talking about like I analyzed a lot of situations before that, and I'm like, damn, I'm tripping. Like I should have just, you know what I'm saying? So like I damn near had the answers. Like when I took shrooms, like everything just I just had the answers for it, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And yeah, bro, I was tripping for like 6 hours, bro, straight. Like
Six
I'm on the
hours.
couch. We watching Bad Boys 3, nigga. This shit was funny. I ain't watched Bad Boys 3 when it first came out because everybody said that shit was whack, so I never watched it. But
Yeah.
I watched that shit on Shrooms, nigga. I was dying, boy. That shit was. I was like, this
uh,
nigga, they in the building about to get blown up to pieces. This nigga Mark Lawrence saying some funny shit, boy. I'm like, this nigga.
oh,
Um,
that's
but
crazy.
yeah, bro, I just, you know what I'm saying? After that, bro, like I was still feeling this shit when I went to bed. Like,
Mm.
but like pretty much like once you get the crying shit out the way, like you're not uncomfortable. Like you're kind of just cozy. Like you're in a happy mood. Like you laughing a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I will say though, there's like pros and cons. Like I do have conversations with people that take shrooms and like they're like, man, I had a bad trip and whoop the whoop. And my boy told me, he said the only reason you have a bad trip is because you didn't handle your problems before the shrooms. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Or whenever you were feeling uncomfortable with the shrooms, you were trying to, your ego was trying to control that feeling, like, you know what I'm saying? Like you were trying to
Yeah.
control that feeling and you weren't letting it take its course. You know what I'm saying? So he specifically told me, like, bro, with shrooms, it's just gonna teach you how to you just gotta learn how to let go of, you know what I'm saying, of yourself being uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Um, so I've never had a bad trip so far once he guided me and let me know like the whole process. You feel me? Because definitely like when I took shrooms and the police brutality shit going on, I went
Yeah.
outside. I was talking to my girl. I was like, man, the world would be a better place if niggas just took shrooms, bro.
Oh God.
Like that was literally like my answer, bro. I was just like, bro, like
Yeah.
a lot of shit can be avoided if niggas just took shrooms and just healed themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
that's literally it, bro. Like a lot of niggas be sleeping on that shit. Like, but with shrooms, it's not an addictive drug though. Like it's something you gotta take. Like, shit, you could even microdose, a couple times a week, or you could take it once a month, or every 3 months, or every 6 months. Sometimes even a year. You can just take it one time and all right, cool. I'll take it next year. You know what I'm saying? But now that I started seeing the good effects of using it, like I probably do it like every 2 to 3 months. You know what I'm saying? I'll kind of notice like if I start like being selfish or like, I'm being a little bit more egotistical, I kind of know like, all right, yeah, it's about time I take shrooms. So it's easier for me to point my own bullshit out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. 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 I've
Mm-hmm.
always been kind of hesitant to do shrooms because I always been like the nigga to smoke weed and shit.
Yeah,
But
facts.
shrooms is just like so. I don't know. I know there's like a lot of like herbal like remedies that like alternatives that people can use and shit. Like instead of just like
Shit.
pills and shit to ease your pain and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts, bro. Like, yeah, bro. The shrooms changed my life, bro. I think I only tripped like 3, 4 times since 2019 or 20. No, it was actually 2020.
2020.
Oh yeah, and the COVID shit is going on too. So like, Yeah, bro. Like we thinking the world finna blow up, so I'm like, man, I'm finna just, you know what I'm saying, detach from social media, detach from the people I thought fuck with me but don't fuck with me. I'ma just let go of all this shit and just I'm gonna just be in this living room, in this dark living room with this bright ass TV, with just me, my girl, and my dog, bro. You know what I'm saying? And definitely, you got to do, if you're doing shrooms, you either gonna have to do it by yourself or like somebody you trust.
I thought about doing it by myself, but I was like, I don't know if I'm just gonna like hop out the window or some shit, do some crazy shit. I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Nah, I mean you can't do a heavy dose though. You got to do at least like, I did like a gram, bro. That's not even a lot. Like when I told niggas like, man, I only took a gram, they was like, what, nigga? I was like, bro, it's my first time. Like, so it was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. But I will say the last time I tripped, it was like the first week of March. So this was like before South by Southwest. So I got the house to myself, and you know what I'm saying, I just got keys to this new studio, and you know I gotta build a whole infrastructure for them, like it's, and then trying to get it up before South by. So it was pretty stressful, but it was like, you know, this is what I do, so it wasn't really nothing. Um, but definitely, I was definitely like arguing with certain people like that I fuck with, and like I don't really be arguing like that, but it's just like, you know, my, like I said, my ego was starting to get in the way, and it's just like, you know, sometimes you gotta look at yourself, and then you gotta figure out like, okay, how am I approaching this situation, or how am I, you know what I'm saying, shit like that. So yeah, once I kind of, you know, chopped it up with my people, apologized, I was at peace. You feel me? So I'm like, instantly, I was like, man, I'm about to pop these shrooms, bro. Like this, like it was kind of like urgent, like, bro, I got to do these shits like right now, cause like, you know what I'm saying, that whole week before, like I was stressed out. You feel me?
Yeah.
So yeah, bro, I took the shrooms. I put like the do not disturb shit, but on my phone, but I only have it to where only two to three people can contact me, and I can see their notification. So like anything like outside of that, like Instagram, Twitter, I was not seeing none of those notifications. You feel me? So I was watching the Kanye Netflix shit,
Yeah.
episode 2 through 3, and like, bro, that shit fucked me up, bro. I started crying in some emotion. I probably cried twice, bro. Like,
Yeah.
that shit was like,
Was it like with
you know what I'm saying? Just like, cause I fuck with, like, I'm glad Kanye like documented all of that shit. You feel me? So being able to, you know what I'm saying, see how he came in the game and how he, you know what I'm saying? And like pretty much like while I was on shrooms watching this shit, it made me like almost feel sorry for Kanye, but it was just like, you know, when you really like doing this shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's you, he probably done seen a lot of shit he can't talk about. You feel me? That's what I got from it. And then also I felt like where Kanye fucked up was he didn't grieve the right way. You know what I'm saying? Like he allowed I guess he put it through music, but sometimes like that shit ain't even enough, bro. Like you need to kind of detach from a lot of shit and really you got to really go through it. You know what I'm saying? Like yeah, you can use music to cope, but it's just like, nigga, you got to really let that shit sit in there, and you got to go through the motions. You can't avoid it. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't do it the right way, and I felt like that's what made him how he is today. You feel me? So definitely it put it in perspective, because sometimes I don't like to express how I feel because I feel like I'm not heard type shit. You know what I'm saying?
I'm the
So
same way. What's your sign?
yeah. Facts. So it and my girl's all about like communication. You know what I'm saying? And I know she emphasizes that a lot. So you know, just from that trip, man, it made me realize like, damn, like she actually right. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm over here tripping, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm over here bugging. Like, I don't know what the fuck I'm on. I got a lot of shit going on, but definitely I can see clearly, you feel me? Like now I know how I need to do this shit. You know what I'm saying?
When's your birthday?
December 15th.
The Sagittarius. I'm December 17th.
Okay, yes, Sirski.
That is crazy, bro. I could tell.
Sanitarian boys.
I could tell. So I don't know if you're in a rush or anything, but I'm gonna wrap it up a little bit.
Mhm.
Who are your top 5 artists and your top 5 producers / engineers of all time?
All right, artists. I'm gonna go with the artist first.
Yeah.
Kanye, Lil Wayne, Larry June. Um, hmm. Who's an artist do I listen to a lot? Um, damn, I'm trying to see who like really ill though, because I listen to so much music and I appreciate all of it.
Yeah.
Um, damn, too. I guess you can say. I guess you can say Drake. Ain't gonna lie, I really fuck with Drake. Um, mm, fifth. Um,
You fuck with Kendrick?
yeah, I fuck with Kendrick. It's just I gotta group these niggas together though. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, man. I
It's
got that
probably
PC Lane, nigga. Come on,
oh yeah, he went. Yeah, he ain't wasting no time.
man.
Man, yeah, it's either gonna have to be Kendrick or I'm trying to see who else because I feel like I'm missing one person. I'm gonna just say Kendrick because that's a safe bet. You feel me? 5 producers / engineers. I'm gonna do 10 because there's just so many of them.
Yeah, yeah.
So as far as engineers, I like Jason Joshua, Jess Jackson, Mike Dean. Um, shit. I'm gonna probably say Alex Toomey, Thug's engineer,
Okay.
and it's one more person. I'm gonna probably say Tizio. Yeah, I'm gonna probably say Tizio. He engineers for Chris Brown and shit. So I'm gonna
Okay.
probably say Tizio. Yeah, facts. And then for the producers, I'm gonna go Jay Dilla, Alchemist, um, Zaytoven, um,
Yeah, those,
Lil Jon,
Lil Jon.
and hmm. There's so many trap producers, bro. It's kind of hard to really. I'm gonna say Metro.
Metro. Okay.
I like Metro. He really be out the way. Real talk. He really be out the way, and he really be about his music for real.
You fuck with anyone on Internet Money as a producer?
Mm, Rio. That nigga's a beast.
Rio.
That nigga Rio he's in his own world, bro.
For real?
And I like Rio. I've never had a conversation with him, but just from seeing how he make music, bro, like he is a different alien, my boy. I don't even tell people that. I don't even that I told him that, but you know what I'm saying? Like, even everybody in the group know like Rio that dude. You feel me? Like
Yeah.
Rio, Nick, like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, Rio definitely like he taking this shit to some whole other shit. And it's kind of like I know somebody is doing something great when I can't understand it. You know what I'm saying? Like when I'm looking at something and I'm like, man, I don't understand it, but I know this shit. This nigga's years ahead. This on some Kanye shit. So
Yeah.
it's like, you know what I'm saying? When I see a pattern, I know like what's going on. You feel me?
Yeah. Do you know Holy? Jordan Fulton? I don't know if he's on Internet Money still, but I used to fuck with his videos. He used to make like how to make so and so type beats for like Drake or for Kanye type shit on YouTube.
Maybe. I don't know. There's just so many people in the group, bro. Like,
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
don't
Shit's
know.
crazy. But shit, man. I dropped my first single in the last like since like 2020. So,
Mhm.
what's some advice you give me just as an upcoming artist? Because I'm just trying to be consistent with it. Well, what would you
Yeah.
give me?
Man, find your producers, your go-to producers, and find your go-to engineers. You know what I'm saying? Because like, I was just talking to my boy about this shit this morning. Like, the crazy shit about like the whole Drake and 40 situation is like, you know what I'm saying? 40 was just engineering. You know what I'm saying, for Drake. You feel me? I mean, of course he was producing, but not like a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, pretty
Yeah,
much when Drake got on, they thought the whole thing was like, oh, we need, once we get signed, we're gonna fuck with these big producers and getting taxed out the ass. You know what I'm saying? And the songs don't ever blow up like that. So it's
yeah,
like, damn, now you then paid this nigga 50 to 100 bands a beat, and the shit ain't go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just broke even, I guess. You know what I'm saying? So, um, and you know, Drake was just like, man, these beats ain't really, you know what I'm saying? And then 40 just came in and was like, fuck it, let's me and you just make some shit. And next thing you know, niggas just took off with the sound, nigga. Like, nigga, this is what we created, and everybody started copying that shit. So, yeah, man, find your go-to producer, your go-to engineer, and just, you know what I'm saying, have some shit going on, and just establish that relationship, man. Cause like, for example, like right now I'm working with Monroe Flow, Larry June's brother. And like, I love the way I kind of look at, like, when I work with an artist, I kind of look at an artist as like a small business. You feel me? Um, so it's like, you know, as an artist, you know, I know you gotta, you know, pay for the beat, pay for the mixing, pay for the cover, pay for the video, pay for marketing, pay to upload. Like, it's a lot of shit niggas gotta pay for. You feel me? Um, so it's just like, you gotta find somebody that's super fire at what they do. You know what I mean? And you gotta somewhat have excuse me, have a relationship with them. It doesn't always have to be super transactional. Like, oh, I need this so I can do this. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
sometimes I call Monroe and just have a conversation. I don't even be talking to that nigga about music all the time. So
yeah,
it's like, I try to be that way with a lot of people I work with so that it's easier to make music. You know what I'm saying?
mhm,
And so, like I said, with Monroe, he has his go-to producers, Tavares Jordan, fucking Duke Beats. They was just on the Larry project. Um, shit, who else? D. Dot Will, the goat. Shit, I'm missing somebody. Foley, all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? And I have a relationship with these four producers. So anytime we do a project, sometimes they'll text me like, "Hey, bro, sent the beat stems for this song," and I ain't even have to ask them niggas. So it's making my job super easy because I have a relationship with the artist and I have a relationship with everybody in their business. You know what I'm saying?
mhm,
So it's like, sometimes I don't even need to call Monroe all the time if I'm like doing something. I could just hit up the producer, be like, yo, what you think about this? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm involving everybody in the process. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just like, because I mean, at the end of the day, it's up to what the artist thinks. But like I said, everybody's very open minded. And there's definitely been situations like, man, nah, you should do this. Like, nah, bro. No. I'm telling you, bro, do this because it is. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And like, you know what I'm saying? If whatever he says goes, you know what I mean? I'm not super like, I know everything, because that's where a lot of engineers and producers fuck up. Is like, they think they know it all, but it's like, it's somebody out there that know more than you or could teach you something. So
yeah,
it's like, you know what I'm saying? You always got to be a student of the game, bro. You feel me?
yeah.
Like, I know a lot of shit, but I be acting like I don't know shit just so I can learn more. You know what I'm saying?
Mm, okay, okay.
Yep.
All right, bro.
Yep.
I guess that's it. Shout out to you. Shout out to, you know what I'm saying, everything you're doing out there in Austin. I
Man,
know you got a
appreciate it.
couple of studios out there too.
Yeah, facts, man. We getting it in, man. We trying to spread
Yeah,
our wings. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah, yeah. But I
Okay.
think I'll let you go. This is a MicDrop podcast. I got the boy Platzus in the building. Thank you so much for taking the time to do
Thirsty.
this interview. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
we out. We out.
Yes, sir.